Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is your host with the most, Avery LR32 here, and Konami, you messed up! You done gone and messed up! Shoutouts to MCO40 and House of Champions. This FTK is amazing! So, what am I talking about here? You've probably already seen it. Freaking internet's on fire like my mixtape. Not really, but it, it's another FTK. It's like Konami's way of apologizing to me about me losing self-destruct button like what 3 or 4 years ago now. Is like, here you go. We give you Norden. We give you a playset. We give you a playset of instant fusions. Here's some FTKs that YouTubers came up with and that Jeffrey Torres is able to come up with. And I should really meet Jeffrey Torres that he can come up with more FTKs for me. I can like have him like sitting in like a dungeon in my basement. Like, you write me more FTKs for content. And he's just like down there like writing in like hard ink, just like, I gotta make another build. Gotta make another build. So what is it that I'm talking about here? Why are you seeing a freaking bunny with, turns out, 2,050 defense points in a deck, which I didn't know. I kind of want to play this now. And freaking Petite Moth, but then there's no Cocoon of Evolution. Allow me to explain. So, I never thought the Gale Dogger would be used in competitive, but turns out it is. This is Phantom Fortress FTK, or otherwise known as Enterblathnir Ftk. So what you do is, it's literally an FTK. You can wind up loop your opponent's hand by banishing every card in their hand. You could also banish every card they control if you really wanted to. And then you can start banishing every card in their grave, or you could just start banishing from the top of their deck, which is what this deck is meant to do. You just slowly deck out your opponent. Gage, I hope you're watching this, because we need to play a few games, bro. So let's get right into this here. So we're running triple of that sexy vanilla, triple Grand Soil, triple Galaxy Serpent, triple Flame Bell Guard, triple Petite Moth, triple Gale Dogger, one Necroz of Valkyries, because it's Valkyries, like, you gotta play it, like, it's so good. One Mist Valley Shaman, one ARA, 3 Into the Void, 3 Goblin, 3 cards of Constants for the Flame Bell Guard and the Galaxy Serpent, 3 Insect Imitation, 3 Mallet, 1 Day, and 3 Instant Fusion for the Nordens. For that deck, we have 3 Cloud Castle, 1 DeLorean, 1 Gay Dirge, 1 Graham, double Arclight, double Norden, 1 Enterblathnir, and 1 M7. You can also do this with Beatrice in the OCG version. It pretty much does the same thing. Like, I just now got done watching Robbie's video of the FTK combo showcase, and it's literally the same thing. Just instead of bouncing Grand Soil with an M7, you're just overlaying into Beatrice. Just to kind of speed up the FTK is basically what you're doing. So, yeah, how does this work? Well, essentially what you do is you want to end up with 5 Earths in your grave as quickly as you can, and the best way for you to do that is let's say you open up, like, just with Gale Dogger, so you don't have to use Insect Imitation, because that's all that's for, is just get to Gale Dogger. So you can normal summon out Gale Dogger. You end up paying 6,000 life points to drop your 2 Herald of the Arclights. After you've done that, you're going to want to add Necroz of Valkyries and Advanced Ritual Art. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to activate Advanced Ritual Art, dumping, you want to dump 5 Earths, and then you also want to dump the rest, like in Galaxy Serpents or Flame Bell Guards, because the only way you're going to be able to bring out Grand Soul is if you have exactly 5 Earth monsters. You can't have any more than that. So, assuming that you still have all 3 Vanillas and all 3 Petite Moths in your deck, you activate Advanced Ritual Art. You can dump all 3 Vanillas or all 3 Petite Moths, doesn't matter. You're going to want to dump, 3 of one of the others. So that gives you 3 Earths. Then you're going to want to dump 2 of the other ones. So let's say you dump 3 Vanillas. Then you're going to want to dump 2 Petite Moths. That's your 5 Earths. Or, excuse me, no. I take that back. You're going to want to dump 3 of one and then 1 of the other. So you're going to want to do 3 Vanillas and 1 Petite Moth. That gives you your 4 Earths. Because what you're going to end up doing is that you're going to end up tributing the Gale Dogger. So you send 1 Petite Moth, send 3 Vanilla. That's 4 stars. And then you have to send another 4 stars. So you can just end up doing, like, 2 Galaxy Serpent. And then that's your level 8. You'll get out Necroz of Valkyries, use its effect to tribute Dogger and Valkyries. You now have 5 Earth monsters in your grave to draw, and then you'll draw 2 off the Valkyries. After that, you're going to want to go Instant Fusion for Norden, I believe is what you do next. Yes. Sorry, I was literally watching the video like 2 or 3 times just to try and memorize it. You're going to want to play Instant Fusion for Norden. Norden is going to get you, I think it's meant to get you the Shaman. Yes? No. No, I'm sorry. It's going to get you the Galaxy Serpent. You're going to want to sync with the Galaxy Serpent into Graham. And then Graham doesn't do anything. You don't even have to worry about Graham's effect. but then you're going to want to, by that point, drop Grand Soil if it's in your hand, which is why you have the draw engine so that you can draw into the pieces that you need. Drop Grand Soil, use Grand Soil's effect to get Norden. Norden is then going to get the Galaxy Serpent again. You're going to sync with Norden once again into Gaydirge, and Gaydirge lets you add a level 4 lower Dragon type or Wing Beast to your hand, and then discard a Dragon type or Wing Beast. So you can add Shaman since it's a Wing Beast and then discard it. Then you're going to want to overlay with Graham and Gaydirge into M7. M7 is going to bounce Grand Soil. You're going to drop Grand Soil to drop Shaman. Shaman's effect is that you can bounce a monster you control, and then he gains 500 attack to the invis, which is irrelevant. All you're worried about is that you're bouncing back Grand Soil. Then you're going to sync with... No, excuse me. You're going to drop a Grand Soil again for, I think, Norden again to get out another monster. Yes, because then you're going to get out Galaxy Serpent again and sink into a 6 for the third time into DeLorean. And then you're going to bounce M7 and Grand Soil. And then you're going to sync with the... Or no, you're going to bounce that and... what is it? You're going to bounce that and Grand Soil. And then I believe Shaman is still on the board at that point. If it's not, then that's fine. You just drop the Grand Soil to get out the Shaman. Shaman will bounce the Grand Soil. You sync with DeLorean to level 9 Cloud Castle, and it pretty much goes on from there. You guys can watch the video. But that's a basic explanation. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, a like or favorite would be appreciated. This is going to be all over my channel because you guys know how much I love FTKs. If you want to see any more FTKs, be sure to leave a like, maybe a favorite, and maybe a comment down below. Okay, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to go troll on Dia now.